Hey everyone, good morning. Today I'm going to be going over two different topics that are related to one another, but I'm going to split them up into two videos. So I'm first going to address how to find slope-intercept form, or y equals mx plus b, the equation, from a graph. So the first two things you're going to want to find when finding the equation is first you're going to find your slope, which is m, and then you're going to find b, which is your y-intercept, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find b first, because b is the y-intercept, and that's where the line crosses this y-axis, which is right here. Okay, so I'm going to start at 0, and I'm going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where that line crosses is 5, so I'm going to write that in, and it's positive. And then I need to find slope. So I need to find two good points, and slope is also rise over run. We also want to take notice that this line is sloped negative. So I'm going to write that in because I tend to forget to do that. So I'm going to write in negative. And then I'm going to pick my two good points. So I see I'm going to use my y-intercept. That's usually a safe bet to use that. And then I have another point right here. I know it's not perfect on this graph, but it would be if it was on paper and nicely done. So I'm going to pick this point, and then I'm going to count. Okay? I'm going to count down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that this is negative 4. Let's put that. Yeah. And I'm going to count over. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So my slope is negative 4 over 3. And I'll just check because I have another point down here. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So my slope is negative 4 over 3. And now when writing the equation, we're just going to plug it in. So I'm going to put negative 4 divided by 3x plus 5. So this would be my final answer right here. Okay, so I'm going to do one more example with you. You see this guy here, a little smaller. All right, so we need to know our m and we need to know our b. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to find b first because I feel like that's a little bit easier. So I'm going to go to my y-axis and I'm going to start at 0, and I see that it crosses down here. So I'm going to count down 1, 2. So my y-intercept is negative 2, so I'm going to write that in, negative 2. And then I need to find slope. And if you can see, this line is positive, so I don't need to write in the negative here. So we have positive slope. And I'm going to pick two good points. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do this one. Okay, and I'm going to count up. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to count over. 1, 2. So if we remember rise over run, my slope should be 3 over 2. Let's check it to make sure I'm right. Let's go to this point right here, right? And then a good point is when it exactly crosses the grid. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Perfect. So I'm going to write that in. So my slope is 3 over 2. Now my final equation should be y equals, take my slope, put an x next to it, and then if you notice that our y-intercept is negative, so we just have to write minus 2.